Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Next in our night of political thrillers a la Hitchcock, we have a taut spy tale called Sabotage, a British film Hitchcock made just 3 years before producer David O. Selznick brought him to Hollywood, and 6 years before Hitchcock made a similarly titled thriller in Hollywood, one we'll be showing on Saturday night, I might add, called Saboteur. And wait, it gets a little more confusing. This film, Sabotage, is based on a novel by Joseph Conrad called Secret Agent, which coincidentally was the title of another Hitchcock thriller released in 1936, based on a different book altogether, one by Somerset Maugham. And just to make this all enough to start the head spinning, when our film Sabotage was released here in the States, it was retitled A Woman Alone. Well, anyway, the woman alone in our story is played by the wonderful Sylvia Sidney. In the film, she's a London housewife whose husband, Oscar Homolka, runs the local movie theater. But he's also up to something much more devious than just threading film in a movie projector, something which makes this movie very relevant in this era where terrorism is such a constant threat today. Now, Sylvia Sidney at this point was a major movie star in Hollywood, and Hitchcock felt very lucky to have her interested in coming to England to work for him. He loved her in the films he'd seen, and he wanted to tailor a movie just for her talents. But while he was trying to come up with the perfect idea for that, he decided to cast her in Sabotage, thinking, oh, I'll create something really special for her in our next film together. But the bad news, they didn't get along very well while making this first film, so Hitchcock never wanted to work with her again. However, they made a very lively and memorable thriller, the first and only time they teamed up. Here also with John Loder, from 1936, released here in the United States as A Woman Alone, Sabotage. That was British actor John Loder playing Ted Spencer. You may have recognized him from many films, including Now Voyager, in which he played the Boston fellow who briefly woos Bette Davis. And while Betty was organizing and running the Hollywood Canteen in World War II, she introduced John Loder to the beautiful Hedy Lamarr, and very soon they were married. John Loder, by the way, was not Alfred Hitchcock's first choice to play Ted Spencer in our film. Hitchcock really wanted Ronald Colman, but health problems kept him from doing the film, after which Hitchcock changed the focus of the story away from the Ted Spencer character. But Hitchcock didn't hold any ill will towards Colman. In fact, 4 years later, when Hitchcock went to Hollywood for the first time to make the film Rebecca, it was Ronald Colman who was his first choice to play the male lead. Unfortunately, Colman wasn't available that time either, but Hitch did find a great substitute, Laurence Olivier. Up next, a chance to learn more about Alfred Hitchcock from the director himself.